Howdy, Spyro here. Somebody in Discord told you about checking your power supply and make sure your power supply is working, and you obviously see my video here and want to know how it's done. Well, all you need is a piece of wire, and make sure your wire, both ends, is clear, and the wire can't be very big. What you're doing, you're making a jumper. For this demonstration, I just have an old computer power supply. They're all the same. Just the connector, different collars. This is an older one. Power supplies usually have 24 pins. This has only got 20, and the only thing is different is on the one end, which is over here, there's 4 extra pins. Doesn't matter. And matter of fact, on this one here, okay, I don't have it, but some of them has an extra here. The older ones has where you can take 4-pin, slide it on to make it a 24. But in this case, don't matter. Well, what you need to do is make sure your computer is unplugged from the wall. So make sure that it's not plugged in. Very first step, because that's safety first. If your power supply has one, flip your switch off on the back of your computer. All right, which off being the circle. Make sure it's off. Second step, find on your motherboard your 24 pin, which could be anywhere, just gotta look for it. And it plugs in this way on your motherboard. You have to take on your clip here, push on the end here, which raises that part there up so you can unplug it. Just so somebody doesn't know. Then the next step is to find the correct pinouts. On your connector, if you look at it with this part up, if you look at the wires, some of them's all black and some of them's collared, like this one. This one here's collared, so it makes it a lot easier. But if yours isn't collared, hold a connector straight at you, and on the left side, for me, over here is left, over here is right. So the video might be backwards for you, but just for reference. But on the left side, as you look at the connector, straight on, this is left, top row, the very top row, start at this one, 1, 2, 3. Take your wire on one end of it. Stick it in the third connector, just like this. Then on the other end of the wire, take and do the same, but to the 4th pin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which is right beside of it. The 3rd and the 4th pin. So what you've done is you connected this black one and this green wire. Then, if you take the power supply with that, plug your power supply in, which I'm going to do that now, which is all kind of off screen. I can't do much without. Okay, plug it in. Now, if you did not have the jumper plugged in, your power supply will not turn on at all. So you can take and remove the jumper. Power supply will not do anything. But on this one, if you look inside, power supply is off and it's not doing anything. If you take and you turn your power supply on, this one's got a bad fan in it, but you can hear the power supply turn on. That means this is a good power supply. It is actually working and able to give power. This is kind of exaggerated though, but the fan inside of this one's bad. But to show you, you should be able to take the jumper out. And if you hit the switch, the power supply doesn't do anything. But that's how you check a power supply.